Not a very good place to pass where that red Jeep is. I'm kind of anxious to see what they're going to do.
Oh, look at the chipmunk there. You're a good driver, honey.
Well, you got to take your time. Can't get in a hurry.
I look like I'm the only one that's scared that's doing this. I do. None of these other people look scared.
Well, I know this couple was up having lunch. That's okay.
I can't help it. I'm trying. Yeah, from here it looks all smooth.
Mm-hmm. But it's not, is it?
No. There isn't even road some places.
No.
What are those things, do you know?
I don't know. Must have had to do with the mining, I would think.
There's a sign up here. Does it say anything?
Well, let's go read it.
Did you watch the football game yesterday?
You know, I missed it. I was working, but I saw the score. It was pretty close. Did you watch it?
Parts of it we did, yeah.
Sounds like a good game.
It was a fabulous
Was it?
It was quite a game. And
So you think CU's going to have a better team this year than they had last year?
they both look good.
Yeah, they
So,
did.
Do they?
Yeah. So,
Couldn't be much worse.
well, it was neat that it was at Invesco, you know. And,
We were watching the Kansas State game. Jason's from Kansas.
Uh-huh.
They almost beat up.
They look like a little fox, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Marshall,
He's right here.
you need to come eat some more of this sandwich, buddy.
Well, we sure don't miss the humidity, you know.
Oh.
Alright, now we're talking to the bravest girl in Ouray, right here.
No, not brave. I wasn't brave at all.
Tell them what you did here today.
I had a near-death experience.
No, you didn't. You got to go over Imogene Pass in the Jeep, didn't you? Yes.
On roads that really weren't there.
The roads that were like kind of there, you know? Some places they were wider, some places they were narrower.
It was the most frightening thing I've ever done in my entire life, and I will never do it again.
Well,
there was nothing fun about it.
Well, I had a great time, and I appreciate you going with me.
Well, good.
Because it would have been not near as much fun had you not been there. But we pulled up to the street that it was Tom Thumb Boulevard or something, and had there not been a sign there that's with the name of the road on it, and it was just like a little sign that had on cardboard, and it would have been one of those things that you would have said, surely that's not the road. So we started up, and it was a little rough, and there was many places where the creek came over the road, and you had to go over these little bridges that looked like they were 100 years old, and that were short and sweet, but we survived.
Or you had to drive right up a waterfall in the Jeep, up the waterfall and cross it in order to get. The roads weren't even big enough for one car, let alone two cars. It was, and granites in the middle of the road, not just big rocks, but
solid granite.
Solid hills of granite. It was not fun.
There was one place where we had to kind of drive upstream, and then she kept saying, well, that can't be the road. This can't be the way. So we ran into a couple along the way, and I said, do you want to ask them? And she said, yes. And he said, is this the way to Ouray? Yep, just turn right at the bridge, didn't they, honey? Yep.
Yes.
And
I can't even begin to explain it to you because
it was a fun time.
Yeah, it was a fun time. It was a one-in-a-lifetime event for me.
You liked Telluride though, didn't you?
I love Telluride. Telluride was to die
beautiful.
for. And the drive going into Telluride just is...
Yeah, from Ouray to Telluride is a beautiful drive.
It was gorgeous. I mean, the mountains here are like nothing I've ever seen, but the Jeep trails were not for me.
Well, She got to see a perspective that not all the tourists here in Ouray got to see. I have a feeling not very many of them got to
No.
see that, because you could see Telluride from clear at the top, and I got a little shots of that, but it was beautiful, and it was a fun
Tell them
experience.
where I sat the whole time.
And some of them were we were going straight up on rocks. So once we got towards the summit, it got pretty difficult. And but the Jeep performed flawlessly, crawled right up those rocks.
It was just like what they show on television, where the Jeep goes up and it's at the top of the cliff, and it's thousands and thousands of feet down to the bottom. That's what it was. Oh, it sucked.
She had a wonderful time. Can you tell?
I rode in the back seat sitting behind Pat.
And she said, I said, I did hear a little sighing going on like back there. So, and she said, well, I was trying not to cry. So she was very brave.
Oh my
Very
God.
brave. And I hope she
Enough.
enjoyed it.
I want a drink.
All right. Bye.